Hello student, this is our second lecture of halogen derivative. So in this lecture we are going to discuss about the nomenclature of halogen derivative. Okay, so generally there are two type of nomenclature system: common nomenclature system and Ipsc nomenclature system. So nomenclature of halogen derivative. Okay, first is common nomenclature system. Common nomenclature system. So in common nomenclature system, the name of alkyl group is written first, followed by the name of halogen as halide. Okay, so for example, here suppose we have alkyl halides CH3 Cl. Okay, so its common name is given or derived by writing the name of alkyl group followed by the name of halide. Okay, so its common name is methyl chloride. Okay, so alkyl group is methyl group and halogen atom is chlorine, so called it is chloride. Okay, then the next is CH3 CH2 Br. So its common name is, alkyl group is ethyl group, ethyl, and halogen is bromine, so bromide. Okay, one next example is CH3 CH3 I. So here the alkyl group is isopropyl iodide. Halogen atom is iodine, so isopropyl iodide. So this alkyl group, name of alkyl group already we have discussed in 11th standard. So here prefix is used iso. Okay, so iso for this group. When there is one methyl group present at the second carbon atom of chain, then the group is called iso group. Okay, so it become isopropyl. So next example is CH3 CH3Cl. Okay, here this alkyl group is tertiary group. Okay, so the prefix is tertiary and there are 4 carbon, so butyl, tertiary butyl. Halogen atom is chlorine, so chloride. Okay, so in this way, there one more example, CH3 CHCl CH2 CH3. So this group is known as secondary butyl group. So secondary butyl and halogen atom is chlorine, so chloride. So this group is called secondary group because this is secondary carbon atom. Okay, secondary carbon, and to secondary carbon there is halogen attached, so called secondary butyl chloride. So why it is called butyl? There are 4 carbon atom, 1 2 3 and 4 carbon atom. Okay, in our book there is one example, CH2 Cl2. Okay, so this CH2 group is methylene group. CH2 group is called methylene group, and there are two chlorine, so methylene chloride, not dichloride, but always written as a chloride. So this compound is similar to HCH, Cl and Cl, and this is the actual structure of this CH2Cl. Okay, so the common name of alkyl halide, the common name of alkyl halides is derived by naming alkyl group first, or alkyl group followed by name of halogen as halide. Okay, so in this way the common name of alkyl now aryl halides. Okay, so the name of aryl halide is halogen in case of both common and Ipsc system. Okay, so name of aryl halide is halogen in both common and Ipsc system. Okay, common and Ipsc system. Okay, so for example, suppose we have a chlorine which is directly attached to benzene. So this compound is, this aryl halide is called chlorobenzene. Okay, because here the halogen atom is chlorine attached to benzene, so benzene is a ring, so chlorobenzene. Now next, suppose we have bromine here which is attached to benzene, called bromobenzene. Okay, but in case of a dihalogen derivative, in common system, the prefixes O for ortho, small m for meta, and P for para are used. Okay, so for example, now suppose we have benzene, and to this benzene there are two chlorine atom. So this position is 1,2 position, and 1,2 position is ortho position. So here ortho position. So its common name is O for ortho, 2 chlorine atom, dichloro, and arene is benzene. Okay, so ortho dichloro benzene. The next is here suppose there is chlorine, and here there is chlorine. So this is 1,3 position, 1 2 3. 1,3 position is called meta position, small m. There are two chlorine atom also, so dichloro, and arene is benzene, dichlorobenzene. Okay, so this is about the common nomenclature of aryl halides. So one more example, suppose we have bromine here and chlorine here. So there are two different halogen atoms attached to benzene. So here this is 1 4 position, 1 2 3 4 position. So we have to write 1 4 position is para position. So para, there are two halogen atoms, bromine and chlorine. So bromo and chloro. So alphabetically bromo we have to write first, bromo, chloro, benzene. So its common name is para bromo chlorobenzene. Okay, so this is about the IUPAC's common nomenclature of aryl halide. Okay, now IUPAC nomenclature. IUPAC nomenclature system. So in IUPAC nomenclature system, alkyl halide is called haloalkane. Okay, so in IUPAC system, alkyl halides is named as haloalkane. Okay, haloalkane. For example, CH3Cl. So this is simple alkyl halide. So we have to write its IUPAC name. So haloalkane. So halogen atom is chlorine. So we have to write chloro, and alkane is methane because there is only one carbon atom in alkyl group. Okay, so methane. Okay, so CH3Cl is called methane. CH3Cl is called chloromethane. Then one more example, CH3CH2Br. Here the alkyl group is ethyl group, halogen atom is bromine. So bromo is the name of halogen atom, and there are two carbon atom in alkyl group. So two carbon atom, parent alkane is ethane, bromo ethane. Now CH3CHICH3. Now this is called isopropyl iodide. Its common name is isopropyl iodide, but its IUPAC name is 2-iodopropane. Propane, parent alkane is propane because there are three carbon atom. Now, so in this propane, this iodine is attached to middle carbon atom. Okay, middle carbon atom. So 1 and 2 means second position. So we have to write 2 to indicate the position of halogen atom. So 2-iodopropane. 2-iodopropane. Okay. Now few more examples. Suppose we have CH3, CH, Cl, CH2, CH3. Okay, so in case of higher alkyl group, okay, we have to select the longest continuous chain of carbon atom, okay, to which the halogen is attached. So we have to select the longest continuous chain of carbon atom, and to this chain we have to number the carbon atom, okay, and the numbering is given from that end which is nearest to the halogen atom or functional group. So here the longest continuous chain is a straight chain containing 4 carbon atom, and we have to give the numbering, or we have to number the carbon atom from that end which is nearest to this functional group chlorine. So from this end, this is the nearest, this is the end from which the chlorine is near to this carbon atom. So we have to numbering from this end 1, 2, 3 and 4. We have to number from this end. So chlorine is attached to second carbon atom, so we have to give the position to chloro, and total 4 carbon atom, so parent alkane is butane, 2 chloro butane. Okay, now CH3, CH3, now here Cl, CH3. So this is also bulkier alkyl group, or we can say higher alkyl group. Okay, so in this case we have to select the longest continuous chain of carbon atom to which this chlorine is attached. So 1, 2, 3. So this is a straight chain containing this halogen atom, and now this halogen is attached to this middle carbon atom, as well as this methyl is also attached here. Okay, so there are two substituents, this methyl and this chlorine, but one of which is functional group. So this group is called methyl group, and this is chloro. So both are both we have to write at the prefix. So alphabetically, chlorine we have to write first. So its position is 2 chloro, 2 methyl, and parent alkane is propane. So our longest continuous chain contain 1, 2, 3 carbon atoms. So parent alkane is propane. Okay. So in this way we have to give the Ipsc name for alkyl halide. Now in case of aryl halides, as I said, this aryl halide is called haloarynes. In common as well as in Ipsc system, aryl halide is called haloarynes. Okay, so we have suppose aryl halide, okay, so we have to give its Ipsc name as chlorobenzene. Then this is bromobenzene. Okay, now in case of dihalogen derivative, now we have to write the numbering here, not the ortho position, para position and meta position. We have to don't write the ortho, then para, meta. Okay, we have to don't write here. So we have to write the position. So this is 1, 2, 3. 1, 3 position. So 1, 3 dichlorobenzene. 1,3-dichlorobenzene. And one more example. Now suppose this is an example of aryl halide where there are two different halogen atoms, chlorine and bromine. So alphabetically bromo we have to write first. Okay, so therefore the lowest number is for bromo. This is 1, 2, 3. So we have to write first 1 bromo, 3 fluoro benzene. Okay, so this is about Ipsc nomenclature of aryl halide. So one more example is given in your book. This is toluene. Okay, and to this toluene there is chlorine atom is attached. So we have to write its Ipsc nomenclature or name, not nomenclature, name. So this is the first position, second, third and fourth position. So 4-chloro toluene is the Ipsc name of this compound. Okay, so toluene is parent hydrocarbon. Okay, so this is about the Ipsc nomenclature system, or we can say nomenclature of halogen derivative. If you have any doubts, you can ask me on WhatsApp number. Okay, thank you.